Hi guys, Alex here with you today. To watch, not to watch, that is the question. And today I will review movie Mortal Kombat 2 Remake 2026 action. So first I will say what I didn't like about this movie, and later I'll tell what did I like. So what I didn't like, its amount of resurrections what it was used in this movie. First we getting resurrected Kano, and even the characters of the movie asking what was the purpose of doing so, if amulet was just in his pocket and we could just take amulet and without resurrecting him. Seems like it was maybe not enough champions for the tournament from the evil side, outer world, but Kano didn't participate in any of the fights in the tournament. So there is a big question mark why the director decided to do it. Then we also getting resurrected Kung Lao, and he's undead Kung Lao now, and he's moved to the evil side. And I also have a question, why would we do it? Why would we resurrect Kung Lao? The Mortal Kombat universe have so many more interesting characters from the evil side of the tournament, which could be used in this movie instead of resurrecting, making some kind of ugly copy of good one. Don't really much understand this move. And also Sindel was killed in the tournament and again resurrected. Okay, but also we have Sub-Zero, who also was resurrected, and now he's becoming Noob Saibot. Very weird. Maybe guys I am wrong, but I think in all franchise movie and game franchise, Noob Saibot was a different character, not undead Sub-Zero. What else then? Amount of traitors in this movie also. First we have Kitana, okay, understandable. Kitana have reasons to become traitor. Jade is following her, also understandable. Now we have Baraka, not really much understandable. Like in the movie before or in the game, they're like these creatures like Baraka, they're kind of more than like an animals, and here they have like understanding of deals, of honor, accepting challenge, declining challenge, helping our champions to kill some guards of the Shao Kahn's castle. Not really believable. They're looking like more slaves, control slaves, like don't have space in their life, don't have ability to think that much, and feared enough not to make that kind of choices. But okay, Baraka doing this choice, and he is a traitor. And also we have Kano, who is like biggest scumbag, and since he never had any reasons to save Earth or humanity, and especially to help the champions, our champions, he's like an asshole. He's like against everyone and against everything kind of character. And here we're seeing him changing mind, going to the bright side. Kind of not much logic in it. The way how the amulet got destroyed, which contains immortality, with a kick of Johnny Cage, of course. There is no other way to destroy it. They are in some world with full of lava around. We can just throw amulet in lava. I guess it's supposed to melt, but no. You need forces of few characters together to destroy it. Not really kinda making sense to me. And the way how the fights was made, it's not really much interesting, not really much cinematic or dynamic. For example, I saw a few days back They'll Kill You movie, and the action scenes there was much more dynamic and better filmed, in my opinion. What is a good part about fights is there is a lot of moves from the games that characters use, and fatalities are there, and the length of the fights are not too much stretched. I think it could be made even shorter, then it will be much better. And let's come to the things that I did like in this movie. First of all, I think Johnny Cage character made pretty much well, and actor who played his role also did a great job. I was very much skeptical when I saw Karl Urban is in the role of Johnny Cage. I was thinking he's little bit old for that role and too much masculine, because usually Johnny Cage is very young, like well polished kind of guy, but the makeup artist also did a great job and made him look like Johnny Cage, I think, supposed to look. He made a lot of jokes. The fights that he's participated also was interesting to watch. So all this movie, I think, is built up more on one interesting character of Johnny Cage, and the humor side of this movie actually pulling it up, because action scenes are not so well, fantasy side is also not so well, but humor and jokes and comedy scenes in this movie dominating and making it at least watchable in some way. Also, I would like to mention Keno. Also, I like his character and I like how the actor played his role. Even sometimes there is not much of logic in especially why Keno would interact exactly with Johnny Cage, because Johnny Cage seems like archetype that Keno will hate most and will not ever like that kind of person like Johnny Cage. Not really much understandable, but the rest was good. His jokes good, his speeches, script was good. And also I would like to highlight Baraka. Actually, like, he's supposed to look very brutal and dangerous, but also director decided to put some bit of humor in the movie and make him kind of funny character in a way. And I was thinking it's not a good idea, but actually combining these three characters, Johnny Cage, Baraka and Keno, we got a good comedy movie instead of good action movie. Yeah, and I forgot, I think, to tell about necromancy again and resurrected characters at the end of movie. Spoiler, our good characters capturing Quan Chi, and seems like they will demand to resurrect all fallen champions from the humanity side. And it's like kind of, I think, to make it more funny, to put some more humor in the movie, but again it's remind us of enormous counts of resurrected people here already in this movie, and after it was said he will resurrect some champions from side of good, of side of humanity. There is will be third part of Mortal Kombat remake. I don't think I really will watch it, but who knows, maybe I'll risk one more time. And I want to compare it to the remake of the first part of the movie. First part was mostly focused on the story, and tournament was just a small percentage of the movie. Here I think creators listened for the fans' feedback from a previous movie, and they kind of balance tournament part and the events that takes part outside of the tournament, mix it and balance it kind of in a good proportions as for me. So should you guys watch this movie or not? I would like just to give 6 out of 10 to this movie, because only humor and only one, okay, 2-3 characters are very much built in this movie and interesting, and the humor part saves this movie from a lesser score. I hope this review was useful for you. Should you watch it or not, decide for yourself. If you're a gamer and a big fan of franchise, then okay, maybe you like something about this movie. If you're not a fan, if you may be female, not a teenager, like a middle-aged woman, I don't think this movie will fit. I don't think this movie will be interesting for you to watch. If you, maybe guys, I'm becoming too old. It was interesting to watch this kind of movie when you was teenager. Now it's not that much attractive for me anymore. Maybe I'm wrong. Let me know, guys, if you like this movie or not. Put some likes, subscribe to the channel. Have a good time. Bye bye.